Well, hello YouTube. How are you all today? Thanks for joining me on Sunday sermon. We'll have a brew and a chat, and I'll try not to get too political today. Show the title card. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for this title card this week. Yeah, so just having a bit of a vlog today, and a brew, of course. Yesterday, it absolutely ripped it down here in the northwest, and I think it's going to do it today as well. The clouds are looking a bit grey again. So yeah, Monday night I didn't go out. We don't actually have proper footwear. Cheap trainers from Asda and other stores available are not really appropriate footwear for slogging through muddy terrain. Certainly not when we go visit, castles, graveyards, old abbeys, that kind of thing. Yeah. So anyway, so yes, yesterday we had the two rallies. A peaceful one, a load of people just enjoying themselves, bit of music, bit of chat, and another one where they're just, shouting their usual pathetic slogans. There's a guy, I can't remember which one it was, but uh, they were saying, they'd issued this thing saying, oh, anyone doing, racist chanting behaviour, etc., will now be, full force of the law will be put upon you. And in the studio, whichever news channel it was, I can't remember, he was going, well, what about these slogans? This from the river to the sea or whatever it is. And he's like, well, there's racists in the other lot, I was like, that's not the point, is it? Read the room, dickhead. It's it just annoys you because these, and like I say, I'm not gonna get too political, but they just annoy me. That kind of argument, or non-argument. It's not an argument, is it? It's not even a debate. It's just if we shout louder and longer, we're the ones who are correct. I'm not very good at being political. My dad was. My dad was actually. I don't know if he was a leader or whatever. I don't know, but he was something at the Young Conservatives at one of the three great universities, Oxford, Cambridge, and Hull, as we all know. Have a drink. And he was very into it. I did actually ask him why he never sort of went into it full time. And he said basically because mum didn't want to be like a Whitehall wife or whatever they call it. So, which is understandable, No, my mother would probably go up to people like Sherry Blair and smack her in the face. She'd probably go up to Starmer now and smack him in the face as well if they were in government, if they were in Parliament. But there you go. That's my mother for you. We were at a party once, and we were. Whose was it? Oh, it was my cousin's birthday. He was 18 or 21st, and yeah, this kid gave my brother a funny look. Now, me and my brother, we're metalheads. We're not into all that, bloody dance music and crap like that. So Dave was dressed up like he normally does, metal t-shirt on, and this kid was giving him a funny look. And I clocked him doing it. Sat back down, my mum and dad. And I'm like, what's the matter, Richard? Just some, dickhead looking at Dave who's wearing his metal t-shirt. Anyway, mum gets up behind this lad and just cracks him across the back of the head. We ran out of that place pretty quick. Full enough, I think that night we went to the Tower Lounge, as was, and we had the Tower Lounge in Blackpool Tower, and saw Bad Manners doing his can that he does. Buster Blood Vessel, that's the one. So, been looking at things for us to do in the future. And we are looking at, I think it's next week, the week of, or last week of May, basically. I've got some places that are doing sort of medieval reenactments, jousts, probably like little, medieval fair kind of stuff, like villages and that kind of thing. So hopefully, all being well, Mandy and I will be able to record from some of those for future videos and future Sunday sermons, of course, because we need a bit more. We need to start getting out more, getting more content. Can't just keep walking around Stanley Park all the time for you every Sunday. As fun as it is, when we do our, or if we do go to any of these medieval events, hopefully one of the days I'll get my son to go with me. He is doing his exams at the minute. It's GCSEs. Do they still call them that, or do they call them something else this time round? Because obviously when my mum and dad were at school, it was GCE, and then when we got to it, it was GCSE. So they probably added another letter, like a certain demographic adds a new letter every other week to their cause, or what do you want to call it. Yeah, so I was talking to him last night. Was it last night? Yeah, talking to him last night, see how it was going. He was doing alright. Pardon me. And he had this, he's 16 years old. Jesus, where'd that go? He's got this little moustache. I'm like, you gonna shave that off? I'm like, yeah. What's wrong with it? He look like a spiv. What's that? It's like someone who used to sell black market stuff during the Second World War. He'll be coming round later. Got some potatoes and mushrooms for you, mate. Bit of extra sugar and butter. Dear me. Oh dear, poor lad. He's apparently not playing. He's training for football, but they're not actually playing any games. Apparently now his year group are too old for that now. So apparently it's going to be just moving. But I don't know what he's going to do. But I don't think he's very good. I'm not going to deny that, but he's not going to. I don't think he's committed enough to. Plus he's 16. I mean, Christ. Yeah, I've heard of kids like 3 or 4 being signed up for football teams. And you're like, why? What did, that so just by the time they've actually got to the age they can play in a full match, they've just got fed up with it. Especially because a lot of people complain. Obviously, another cousin of mine did it. He was, but he just couldn't keep up with the pressure of actually having to get up and do the the training and all that lot. And apparently one of George's, that's my son, is one of his cousins was also supposed to be signed up for someone, and they just got bored of it as well. So there you go. Funny enough, yesterday, not only did they have 2 rallies in London, but they also had the FA Cup final, and no one gives a shit anymore because it's not the end of the season like they used to do it. That's what you looked forward to. The FA Cup final was at the end of the season, and you it didn't matter who you supported. You look forward to I used to watch it. You used to love watching the the teams get together. They're coming on the coaches. And they'd always talk to like the lead striker's teacher at school, something like that. And it was just fun to watch. Not none of the games were fun to watch. Some of them were bloody shocking. 1995, for example, FA Cup final. We won't talk about. But that's what it was. It was that whole build-up, and that again is another thing I think that's been taken away from just the average person in the UK, or England anyway, obviously, because apart from Swansea and Cardiff, there's no other what you'd call foreign teams playing the FA Cup, because it was obviously called the English Cup originally, and they eventually I think Swansea and Cardiff. I can't remember how. I don't know. I know one of them's won it. It might be Cardiff. My dad said that when Coventry City won the FA Cup, they spoilt the one of the best Monty Python jokes, which I think it's the communist quiz or something. I can't remember what the sketch is called, but they basically ask, it's Karl Marx, what year did Coventry City win the cup final? And it's like, it's a trick question. Coventry City have never won the FA Cup. And of course, in 1987, yes, they did. I hope it's 1987 because I'll have a lot of Coventry fans. Well, if any Coventry fans watch me. They got promoted at least with Fat Frank. Good old times of football ribbing people. No, you can't even do that either. Can't even say anything. So yes, it was the FA Cup final yesterday. No one cares. It was only the Bitter Blues versus the Chelsea. Yeah, I can't say that one either because that's illegal as well. Starts with R and ends in Ent Boys. And yeah, the Viking Barbie doll apparently won the cup. You know who I mean if you know who the Viking Barbie doll is. That's what I call them anyway. Yeah. So it's gone. All that sort of tradition is just taken away. Oh, we won't put it at the end of the season. We'll just put it in the slap bang in the middle when no one gives a toss. When people are more interested about who's going to win the league. And yeah, it's sad really because it's one of football's great competitions. The years ago, foreign players who came to England to play, they were they wanted to play in the cup final. That's what they'd heard as kids, and it's just another game to play. That's all it seems to be. From possibly next week or the week after, Mandy will be having a little bit of airtime on the channel. It's called the Rick and Mandy channel, so may as well let her have some input. She wants to do, I think it's promoting small businesses. Yeah, I think it's like nails or something like that. So she might do nails. She obviously wants to promote herself as well because she does. Here's one. She does her own handmade jewellery. There you go. There's one she prepared earlier for you. Very nice, very sparkly. Obviously, other designs and stuff that she's done. But yeah, that's. I think at some point she wants to take it to a car boot. Take most of my stuff to a car boot as well. Actually, got a lot of stuff I could do with getting rid of to make space because you can't take it with you. I'm afraid. You need a damn big coffin for all the stuff you collect over your lifetime. So that's something that she wants to have a look into doing. So hopefully people will see it and will help her with the small businesses. Because small businesses are the ones who get screwed over the most, as we all know. And that's just life. So next week will probably be another Sunday sermon, but we are going to the Waterloo pub here in Blackpool to see Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane's lead singer, Blaze Bailey, was, for 2 albums, lead singer of Iron Maiden. He's been helping them promote their new movie, whatever it is. I don't really see the point of putting a documentary in the cinemas. That's just my feeling, Just put it on, Netflix or Prime or whatever, rather than putting it in the cinema. I don't know. It's like when you see concerts in a cinema. Like, go to a concert, don't sit there and watch it. Boring. Not like you can, bop along to it, is it? Sit in your seat and get your popcorn. Good. Yeah, so Wolfsbane next week at the Waterloo pub. Got our tickets. I'm hoping also to look into tickets for former Megadeth bassist Dave Ellefson. Apparently he's going to be up here playing the Waterloo in a month or so. I'll look at tickets for that. So I think there we go. What have we covered? We've covered the politics nonsense, the football rubbish, and Mandy hopefully doing new videos herself on the channel. So hopefully you catch hold of this and you like, you subscribe, click your notification button, and send dirty letters to people. Not poison letters, just dirty letters. And we shall, see you next time. So from me, as usual, God bless and God save England. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.